a section of university students in their third to fifth year of studies have expressed frustrations over delayed loans from the Higher Education Loans Board Helb. However, they have welcomed the government's decision to merge the university fund with Helb, saying it will ensure transparency and streamline the disbursement process. Meanwhile, Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos has defended the new higher education funding model, asserting that the government has committed to its implementation and will not backtrack. A section of education stakeholders believe the government is determined to maintain the model despite claims that it marginalizes the majority of students. Here is that report from our reporter, Faith Nyongesa.
The financial difficulties facing higher education are likely to continue for some time. Although the court invalidated the new higher education funding model, the government insists on pushing forward with it, claiming a strong commitment to its success.
The new funding model, the court of course declared it null and void on the basis that there was no public participation, on the basis that it's not anchored in the Universities Act, on grounds that we think are not heavy grounds, and we are proceeding to appeal. So we've taken into account the many suggestions from the public, and we'll be working on that model to ensure that the next cohort comes in with a model that fits the purpose.
This is happening while first and second year university students are studying without government funding due to the suspension of the model. The situation has disrupted university operation, with some staff members going unpaid. Students are also struggling to pay their fees as they remain uncertain about whether to follow the suspended funding system. Additionally, some third to fifth year students at the University of Nairobi report not receiving their Helb loans, making it hard for them to support themselves.
Up to now, while the administration has allowed our students to sit for their examinations, most of them are still back in the villages, and even our classrooms, our exam classrooms, are half empty. So far, I'm preparing a list. I have over 200 students within this school who have not yet received the Helb funds.
The first years and the second years have not received the Helb. We have seen most of the students are sleeping on the streets. Some are working in the morning, and we have exams. They go to do the exams in the evening. So we are urging the government to release the funds. I'm a fourth-year student, and also I'm in the list. I've not received my Helb.
However, students have expressed support for the decision to merge Helb and the university's fund, believing it could improve the quality of education and lead to better accountability and efficiency in loan distribution.
We welcome the merger between Helb and University Education Fund, because it reduces the bureaucratic red tapes, whereby we go to Helb, they tell us that University Fund hasn't released the funds. But when we have them under one body, we'll be able now to single out and say, this is the CEO who is not working.
While the financial challenges in the higher education persist, the hope is that the proposed changes will lead to more efficient funding and better support for the students. Reporting for Tandao News Outlook at 1, I'm Faith Nyongesa.